Hello YouTubers, you are joining me on the first time out on the Valkyrie this year. And I'm just taking a little fuel burning ride, so to say. I figure it's best to put new fuel in after the bike has been stationary for months, but I have too much fuel in, so I need to burn off the old fuel first. Well, that's a reason for you with this current fuel price situation in the world. It has been a long break in the vlogging season. I mean, I ended the break in end of March already when I oh yeah, you saw me. Too late, but you saw me. I ended the break in end of March already when I made the 1st of April video, and then of course the 2 other videos when I tuned the carb and when I replaced the camera mount, which is actually working fine. The glue has cured overnight and it feels solid. I didn't try to, you know, hold the helmet from it or anything with, you know, shaking, because that's unreasonable. The camera weighs fraction of what the helmet weighs, but it's all made a good contact and it's sitting in the place. But did I do anything interesting during this long period of not filming? Because it was a long period. I didn't end filming far in the autumn when I finished riding. I finished filming halfway into the summer because I had so many videos that I just didn't want to film without any good reason, you know, without having something very special to show, and that just didn't happen. And then before the season actually ended, the camera failed also. It's just not turning on anymore, so I'm using a new camera now. The old one served me good 8 years, so I can't complain about the quality of Garmin products, and if they would still be making cameras, I probably would have gotten another one from them. But they don't make, at least, action cameras anymore. I'm not sure if they make some different kinds of cameras because I didn't look for them. Maybe that's why they ended their camera business. They made 2 good cameras and people weren't looking to upgrade. I know I wasn't. I would have easily gone this summer too with the old camera. Maybe tried to get the full 10 years out of it. But it is what it is. Over the winter, I think the most interesting thing that I did was I took a first aid training course. Or not training course, but training or course, whichever you want. First aid training. Last time when I did that, it was well before I made my motorcycle license. I did it when I got my car driver's license, and when I made my motorcycle license the previous training certificate was still valid, so I didn't go again. And then, you know, years have passed and you forget things, and like, what can you practice besides you know, putting a band-aid on, or, you know, in your everyday life? What is the chance that you have to actually give a CPR or you know, help someone with a fracture? The chance is really slim. Right, let's see how the camera does with riding into the sun. So first aid training, yes, was quite interesting, and actually I think everyone should go to a refresher course who even has done it at some point, because things change in medicine. You know how there was a while when they said that you shouldn't breathe into the other person, especially during the pandemic era? Now they're saying that you should breathe into another person again. Just use a mask with a filter, as if everyone is wearing, or not wearing a mask, but, you know, carrying a mask with them all the time. I learned some information about new equipment, some things that I think I should probably also get to my motorcycle first aid kit, which I haven't purchased yet, but I'm looking online where I can get them. There don't seem to be pharmacies in Estonia that sell some of the stuff. So, you know, you have to look around and see what does the same thing, but taxiway compactor, you know, like a tourniquet that's basically just a rubber band that you can also use as supporting band-aid, or you know, the, what do you call it in English, when you brace the hand or the arm to your neck. Stuff like that. You can wrap your ankle in it if you twist your ankle. All sorts of functions. So instead of carrying a lot of stuff, you carry one that's very compact. You know, I would have never known about these things if I hadn't gone to the refresher course. And the best thing is that I got my company to pay for it. So I was planning on taking the course this spring anyway, because I figured it's been like 20 years since I had any practice with that. And now, just at that time, the person who was responsible for first aid in our office, their certificate expired, so it was a discussion if to send the same person again or someone else. So I volunteered. If they only did theirs 3 years ago, which is how long the certificate is valid for companies, you know, first aid responsible. So they still remember old stuff, but now they have one more person with fresh knowledge. So yes, that's an idea for any company owners. Rotate the people who are responsible for first aid. Then you get more people that know how to help others. I feel I'm rusty. I need to practice riding. I need to do some slow speed drills. Definitely need to do some slow speed drills. You know, if you're months without riding, it's not just hopping back on the bike and you can't do anything. Just like with first aid, you need a refresher. The good thing is, with long riding experience, you know that you need a refresher, and you're not arrogant thinking that I've ridden more than a decade and I know how to ride anyway. No, you know that you don't know how to ride. You look for ways to improve, and you don't necessarily have to go to a riding school to do these drills, because you know how to do them and you can do them on your own. Anyway, this is slowly turning into sort of rambling, so I think I'll wrap the video up, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. My first biker wave of the day, of the season. No, actually not of the season. I did get one wave on the moped, yes, but first biker wave on the big bike.